Hey guys, what's going on? Inception here, and welcome to another video. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the new Icon Moments Desailly card to review today. So we're taking a look at a card that is 6'1", medium-high work rates, right-footed, 2-star skills, 3-star weak foot. He actually has really good defensive meta traits, right? Solid player traits, dives into tackle trait, as well as the power header trait, which is definitely very nice to work with, especially for those corner kicks on the power header. He's got 84 acceleration with 85 sprint speed, bringing that up to a 94-95. Shooting stats pretty decent for a center back, to be fair, at 62 finishing, 76 shot power, just in case the ball falls to him a certain way inside the 18-yard box. Base card stats for passing is not crazy at 77 short passing, 74 for a long passing. Base card stats for composure at a 95 is definitely pretty nice, but the agility, balance, and dribbling of the card is kind of low, so I am curious to see how that's going to perform in game in regards to him transitioning left, right, and center. Base card stats for defensive stats very good as well, so that with the Shadow Chemistry style, we are, I'm pretty sure, making everything perfect except for heading accuracy at a 98, which honestly, who cares? Base card stats for physicals at a 95 for aggression to work with the 94 acceleration, 95 sprint speed, 94 strength to work with the body type of high and average, and then he has the 86 stamina with 89 jumping. So the card definitely looks very interesting in its own ways, for sure. I am curious to see how he's going to perform in game for a player that you want to unlock as an SBC icon. So the main things I want to see is definitely dribbling. Shooting, not so much, obviously. Passing as well. Passing is also not a crazy big deal. I care more about the dribbling when I'm on the ball, the composure that the player has when he receives pressure, because when people are doing those high-pressure tactics, he needs to be able to dribble out of the plays really quickly, you know, if people are actually applying all of that. So, yeah, we're going to be using him in the 3 at the back formation that we have, the 3-1-4-2. It's a really good formation to use if you actually need to be more attacking oriented. So you can actually, instead of using pressure on heavy touch, you use constant pressure, depending on the situation of the game, to have everybody move a certain way. But for now, we'll use pressure on heavy touch. We'll have the width set to 8, this set to 6, pressure on heavy touch with 7 depth. And then we're playing him in the center back position with Ricardo off to the left, João Cancelo to the right. And yeah, it should be good enough for us to test him out. And hopefully he's a decent player.
Renato Sanchez. Plenty of people are keeping an eye on him today. 100 appearances for the club and quite the accomplishment.
The left stick dribbling with Desailly is a little bit weird in regards to responsiveness. Like, obviously when I give the ball here to Cancelo, every single touch kind of like just comes off really quickly with the left stick. Desailly is a little bit late to it, so his base dribbling stats are noticeable for how he's going to move across the pitch with the ball at his feet. Nice, that's just holding L trigger. Very important that you don't actually press the tackle button in this game. And then you kind of just let the player do the tackle himself from just shielding. He tracks back into his defensive position really quickly. From the corner kick, he's really fast at coming back. Rapid.
The goal that would put them ahead. Chance to finish.
We'll square that opportunity with João Felix. Thank you very much.
Exerted, can he remain calm?
His shielding is pretty good. He's really huge, to be honest. It's going to be tough to get the ball off him in those situations.
Might be able to get in behind the defense.
Yeah, that's just me controlling him right there to intercept the ball. He did push ahead of the person there for me to be able to do that initially, so that was pretty good. We actually timed the shot cancel right there, too. Let's see if we can get a nice little cheeky penalty with Desailly over here. Fofana. Desailly has 55 penalties. Watch this absolutely top-class bottom right cheese. Oh, look at that bottom right strike. Beautiful. Nice little top right. Nice, good job. Tackle was possession based. You were able to push forward there as well. Not too bad. So in those situations there, I kind of over-committed a tackle, I think like 2 or 3 times. I was still able to get into the positions quick enough. He's not like rapid at doing those things. So the things that I noticed so far with the card is definitely the dribbling stats. In regards to how he moves left and right. Which isn't really a big deal. Mostly with defense, it's just like having good defensive AI and whatnot. He's definitely fast, but he's not like agile fast. Like he's the type of person where you're gonna want to switch off of him for him to run quicker. It's just like one of those mechanics in the game. That's why defensive AI is so crazy. Yeah, it's definitely gonna make more sense to do that for sure.
And just like that, they've lost possession. Rafinha.
Yeah, try to get the first time interception there. He fouled the player instead, which kind of sucks.
Well, this would help them get back into the game.
Okay, good stuff.
The leveler. He might yet finish. Surely. And a goal.
Let's go, Ronaldo. We'll take it.
In his repertoire. Ndombele. Well, they're eyeing that final pass, you just feel. It's with Alex Telles. Aubameyang. Here's De Bruyne.
Good. Possession base again. His dribbling after receiving the ball and his dribbling when he has the ball is noticeable, guys. Like, you know how with Carlos Puyol, his dribbling stats weren't that great, but he's very explosive in regards to, like, pushing into players. Desailly doesn't really have that sort of characteristic to him. If he did, he'd be freaking crazy, but again, doesn't make the center back bad by any means, but just something to take into consideration with him.
Oh, he's given it. Penalty and an opportunity now for them to jump in front.
Desailly with penalty number 2. Should we do it? Should we do it? This guy's gonna be the best penalty taker in the world. Hey, the last time we hit it to the bottom right, and it went up. So let's see if he does the same thing with 55. Is this like some sort of like overpowered penalty free kick situation type flex?
And the whistle is sounded for
yeah, just don't put that much power into it.
Alex Telles has it. Well, they keep working away, looking for an opening.
Just covering that situation the entire time. Drag touch from the first time touch again, but we move.
And that's an important
Nice, Desailly. He did that himself too. I didn't actually have to push him there.
He's got space. Cavani.
Do you guys see what I mean by the running off the ball?
And a tidy
Pretty sure my player took him out. Yeah, the running off the ball, like when you're not actually controlling the player, they're just faster, right? So you kind of want him to do that himself and work off of the base defensive stats that he has already, right?
Aubameyang. And taking it away.
Nice to Desailly, possession base as well.
At times they make passing look easy. Can he put them in front? Yes,
nice. Nice little near post strike. We'll take it.
Such a difficult player to thwart. And intercepted it.
Hey, to be fair, Desailly actually did a really solid slide tackle right there. Even though my boy Ricardo had that covered. Alright, guys. Third time's a charm, okay? Just don't put too much power into it. Bang. Top right bins. Look at that.
Then for the hosts. Alphonse Areola starts in goal.
Applies a good amount of pressure right there. Get the ball back. Let's go.
In position. It's opened up for him.
Podence, the beast.
1-0 then.
Just collect that ball right there at the side. Bad pass by me.
The ball with Podence. Ricardo Pereira. On to Ronaldo.
Nice. Good build-up play there. Good goal.
Now Rabiot. Benzema.
Again, just holding L trigger. He kicks the ball away just by himself. If the ball's close enough to him, he'll just do it himself. Beautiful passing play. Let's go. Okay, guys, so final verdict on Desailly's card. So obviously with Desailly's card, you want to give him the Shadow Chemistry style because the pace is a hugely important thing in this game. Now, a couple things that I noticed with this card is mostly his dribbling stats, all right? So on the ball, he's not going to be like the craziest in regards to responsiveness, right? Even if you use someone honestly like an informed Cancelo at center back, like he will, one, defend for you really well, but two, he'll actually be able to dribble really quickly, and when he receives the ball, dribble out of that first time touch really nicely as well. Desailly is not really going to do that specific thing. What you have to do when it comes to Desailly's card is that you're going to have to rely on his defensive AI a lot, which is perfectly fine, right? Like for me, I am manually using him in a lot of situations, but he's not that agile type to be able to do that all the time, right? Because of the dribbling stats that he has. It is actually noticeable in game with his 6'1" height and high and average body type. Other than that, because it is a center back, that's not really a big deal because most center backs don't really have the craziest of dribbling and they still defend really well. Because this card actually has the dives into tackles trait from AI blocks, this guy is going to save your life in a lot of different situations when you are not controlling him. A lot of cases, like when you're controlling the defenders in this game, it's weird, but this is how it works. When you control them, they feel slower. When you're not controlling them, when they have to run back into their original position, they're faster, right? So when you don't use the card, he's going to save you a lot of times with that defensive AI, especially since his defense is so high up as much as it is, right? With the pace part, to be honest with you guys, there's fullbacks that'll definitely run better because obviously he's not going to be like the agile tub. Like with Luke Shaw, for instance, he's going to feel more agile because he's got the dribbling stats and all that good stuff. With Desailly, it's mostly a person you're using at center back that has a great physical presence or great defensive presence, pace presence, not necessarily dribbling wise or you specifically always manually using him. Like he kind of sways a little bit, right? So you kind of have to pick your battles when it comes to using him, which is what you do with most of the defenders anyway, so it's not necessarily a bad thing. Do I think that Desailly is a top-tier meta card? I don't, but I still think it's a pretty decent center back if you guys want to complete him as an SBC in the future. I don't think he's going to be special, though. I always, when I compare, like, center backs, I always put him in, like, the certain brackets. I don't think he's special because of the dribbling, but like I said, if you're going to rely mostly on defensive AI, then he's obviously going to be very solid with you or for you because of that trait with those defensive stats. So yeah, it's just one of those cards. Hopefully you guys enjoy this video. I will catch you guys for the next one. Peace out, dudes. Love you guys.